Hello Hotel, so today is the second lesson on probability involving sample space diagrams. So last lesson we were able to calculate probabilities when we were given a sample space diagram. So today we're going to create those sample space diagrams. Some of the keywords you're going to see again are likely, unlikely and probability. So the keyword probability ties in nicely with likely and unlikely because probability actually means the likelihood of an event occurring or something occurring. The real life link again is sport analysis. It's really useful in sport analysis. Okay, so what is a sample space diagram? So let's recall from last lesson that the sample space diagram is a diagram which shows all the possible outcomes. So in our first example, we're going to have two four-sided dice. And we're going to roll those. So then we'll get a sample space diagram looking something like this. So we have to show all the possible outcomes. So on the first dice you can either get a 1, 2, a 3 or a 4. And on the second dice we can either get a 1, 2, a 3 or a 4. So these here are our possible outcomes. We can either get a 1 and a 1, a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 3, a 1 and a 4 and so on. And these are all our possible outcomes. Okay. So now that we have our sample space diagram, what is the probability of getting a 6 or above when the scores are added? So we need to have a look at the dice that when we add together we get a 6 or above. So we get a 6 here, a 6 here and a 6 here. So now which of these have 7? So when we add these two we get a 7, and then which ones do we get when we get 8? And that's the highest it goes. So the probability of a 6 or above is equals to how many desired outcomes do we have? There are 6 that we have circled. And how many outcomes do we have in total? We have 16 in total. We can simplify this to 3 over 8. So guys, today you're going to have a bit of probability in there, but essentially we are focusing on drawing these sample space diagrams. Okay guys, so in this question on your turn we have an ordinary dice. Let me just reiterate that when we say ordinary dice, it is a 6-sided dice is rolled and a fair coin is spun. So that fair coin either has heads or tails. I'm just going to write that here for you, heads or tails. Draw and complete a sample space diagram. Once you have finished, resume the video and I will draw that for you myself. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to have two sides to this sample space diagram. I'm going to have heads and I'm going to have tails, and then at the top I'm going to have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, let me just extend this a little, a 5 and a 6. So we need to create a sample space diagram for that. We need to write down all the possible outcomes. Okay, so we can get a 1 and a head, we can get a 2 and a head, we can get a 3 and a head, 4 and a head, 5 and heads, 6 and head. And then below we can get a 1 and a tails, we can get a 2 and a tails, a 3 and a tails, 4 and a tails, 5 and a tails, and then a 6 and a tails. So that is your sample space diagram complete. Okay, we've gone on to the main task now. If you're on set 5, I'd like you to have a go at the red question and one of the amber questions. If you're on set 4, I would like you to have a go at all 3 questions, please. Once you have finished, if you can please upload a picture of your solutions onto class charts, and if you are stuck on anything, please message a member of staff on class charts. Good luck.